Imagine a vast, untamed wilderness, a place where even the most seasoned frontiersmen suddenly vanished, leaving no trace. What secret, unwritten laws of the mountains did they unknowingly break? Join us as we delve into the chilling disappearances of legendary mountain men, uncovering the subtle environmental cues and fatal missteps that sealed their fates in the rugged frontier. The American West of the early 1800s was not a map, it was a void. To the settled mind in St. Louis or Philadelphia, the horizon beyond the Missouri River represented a shimmering, terrifying elsewhere. It was a land of jagged peaks that pierced the clouds and silent forests where the moss grew thick enough to swallow a man's footsteps. This was the frontier, a realm of high-stakes gambling where the currency was beaver pelts and the price of entry was often one's life. This abyss stepped a specific breed of human, the mountain man. These were individuals like Jedediah Smith, Jim Bridger, and Kit Carson, men who traded the suffocating comforts of civilization for the raw, unscripted liberty of the high country. They were the ultimate survivalists, masters of the rifle, the trap, and the trail. Yet for every Jim Bridger who lived to tell tall tales by a campfire, there were dozens, perhaps hundreds, who simply walked into the tree line and never walked out. They didn't just die, they evaporated. To understand why these titans of survival vanished, we must look beyond the simple explanations of animal attacks or hostile encounters. We must decode the unwritten frontier codes, the subtle, unforgiving laws of nature and instinct that, if ignored for even a second, result in a permanent erasure from history. The allure of the frontier was a siren song composed of equal parts greed and godlike freedom. In the 1820s and 30s, the soft gold of beaver, fur was the engine of the mountain man economy. A successful season could net a trapper more money than a decade of labor back east. But the motivation was rarely just financial. The frontier beckoned to those who felt the walls of the burgeoning United States closing in. It offered a life where no law applied except the law of gravity and the law of the hunt. It was a romanticized existence, one of solitude and self-reliance, where a man was judged solely by the sharpness of his knife and the steadiness of his nerves.